Hi guys, Rachel the Spunky Misfit Girl here, and I decided to try doing just a button closure on this tab bound journal that I'm working on for the giveaway. Also, I blew past 1,000 subscribers at the end of December and went straight into 1,100 and more. So thank you guys so much for watching and commenting. I'm getting regular comments from a lot of people now, and I'm so glad that you're enjoying the projects and coming along with me in this crafting journey. So for the giveaway journal, I've decided to do a button closure. So I used my bigger, I think it's a 2-inch, no, 1.5 inch circle punch to make this big guy. And then I used my 1-inch circle punch, and I'm gonna do a layered circle closure. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then I can just plan this out. I'm going to do my doors over here. I can do my closure, and my closure will go over my doors. And that's actually good anyway, probably better than if I had although actually one of the things I was thinking about doing, what I could do is 2. I've done some journals, and that might actually be better for a journal like this. I could put one at the top and one down here. And that would allow it to have more flexibility in terms of how it closes. I think I like that idea. Let's do that. That means I have to find the punches or find the paper for this. So anyway, so what I was going to do is I'm going to start putting that together. I'm going to put together this guy because I have it. Let's see, what we can do is make, actually we can't. We can make this one, the 1-incher. So let's put these together that we can. And then I actually finished up the little folio, decorated the inside a little more, and filled it up with bits off camera. And so that's ready to go inside in its page that's ready for it. I decided to leave this. I just think it's so pretty like that. I didn't really want to cover it up with another pocket, and I think that's fine. So I added a little bit. I found this, and I'll show you guys in another video, probably when I do some ephemera. I found this, it's like a little ephemera holder that I had Hilda, if those of you who are kind of in and around the junk journal community might have seen her work, but she made it for me, and it's got so much cool stuff in it. It's like a naturalist themed thing, and everything in there is, so it kind of fits with this this aesthetic, I guess. So I'm going to take a look at what's in there, but I used these, she had these little stamp pieces in here, and I used some foam tape on the top one to give it some height, which I think just looks really excellent. And then I used one of my rubber stamped stickers that I made myself. There's a video on that elsewhere if you haven't seen it. Just added some fun bits and pieces inside of these pockets and made a little bookmark guy to fit in this skinny pocket here. So that's all ready to go inside, but I'm not going to put it in there while I'm working on the journal because it's just going to be in the way. So I'm going to set that aside and keep it to add back in right when the journal is finished. So I've kind of plotted out more of the structure and some of the pages that I want to use. So I'm just going to put together a bunch more of the structure today. I hope you guys are having a really excellent start to your new year. It's always a little tricky getting back into the swing of things after the holidays, right? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I put glue on the top and I don't have anything to glue to the top. But maybe we can. Because this is the same. It's actually a little smaller. But I like that. I think that can work for my other one. So let's just go ahead and do that. Problem solved. And then I'll make another one of these before we put this together. Okay, so we don't want to put our back on yet. I made a note for myself so I wouldn't forget, but this is the one I'm going to use once our closure is in there. So we cover up the back of the brad legs, and I think that's going to be absolutely stunning. And so here we have our tabs already done, so we can put this one on here. And I want to do a lot of this kind of blank, pretty but blank kind of backgrounds so that I can do some decorating on here. Get some pockets with some writing spot, just some pages tucked in here. I actually went digging through my rubber stamps and realized that I had bought the rubber stamps from Stamperia that go with this set, the Magic Forest ones. So we're going to do some nice light pages. I'm thinking just like coffee dyed papers with some rubber stamping around the edges as accents tucked inside that you'll be able to use for writing. And I think that will be really beautiful, complimentary, because actually using this journal for writing might be a little tricky. So maybe I'll have to think about doing some kind of little notebook too, or notebooks, plural. Okay, so this is the opposing page, but I don't have my tabs on here yet. So first thing we have to do is add our tabs, which I have cut up, and this one gets 3 of this stuff. So let us see how this is going to work here. Here, maybe we can keep this over here to show me. And then I can put my glue so that this goes here. And actually, let's just do here and here. Ooh, don't move as well. That should be fine. Okay, move this and go like this. Try to keep those because these are wider than I put my glue, so Yeah, that one's kind of maybe needs to be skinnier in the middle there. Okay, so I'm gonna just cut that down a wee bit. This was on the top, right? Mainly that is a problem. Yep. I just don't want it to conflict with that one, so I need to remember that when I make these. The next one for 3 needs a middle one that's a little bit smaller. Or, I mean, it'll be different because if I do my tabs, but those tabs are going to be skinny. I hope they're going to hold. All right. Tabs are on. So what we can do now then is glue these 2 as well. Oh, and these guys are such a bear to use like this, but we'll hold them down. Oh, this is going to be a really, really stunning journal, you guys. I'm really excited for whoever is going to get to take this home. What a fun package it will be to get in the mail. I'm pleased with this idea of using these alternative styles like this. Okay, and what did I do? I did not tape this one up. I'm losing my order of things now. Oops, I've got glue in here too. I gotta be careful. All right. That was, I jumped the gun on that. I should have let that glue dry on that one first before I tried to glue these, because it's just still sticky back here. So let's leave that for a minute. And maybe we can put tabs on the next one with this stuff. So that can dry before we attach them to each other. Got all excited about my progress and got glue everywhere, but it's okay. Those are holding, and this is going to be fine. It's going to dry. And actually what I should remember is to try to put glue where it's going to go underneath the paper and not all the way to the edge like that. Okay, so let's look here for where these are going to go. I want one there. And I think I'll just make a little mark here. So this will be all underneath paper. Right? And then this guy goes here. Be like this. Okay, so we'll put glue in here and in here, but not all the way to the edge. So we don't have gluey empty space, right? Okay, that's awesome. So then we can put the cover on this page over the top of those if we can figure out which one it was intended to be. So I meant to put this guy, no, this guy here opposite that one, which actually I can do that now too, and that'll help with my glue problem here. So let's just put that one on because he's ready to go. There's a lot of different ways this could go. I think my intention was like that, or like this. Nope, that looks upside down to me. Okay. And put that guy right in there. These papers are just awesome. Okay, we don't want to close that up yet because of our glue here. So what else have I got here? I have this one, which I think I was actually considering doing this, but cutting out this part, turning it into a frame. I'm not sure yet. So, but I think that this was meant to go on this one. So let us go ahead and do that. And then I'm starting to come to deciding how many pages I want in this guy. I feel like the tab bound journals are a little more fragile, so I'm not sure I want to chunk it up and make it super full. Oh, but the last page actually doesn't get tabs, so I have to do at least one more page for sure. Oh, that's going to end up going like this. Yeah. Oh, these guys are a little bit, he's a little bit long on this side too, so let's cut that one in a bit. Can fit. Yeah. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go ahead, glue those together, right? Just making sure everything is as it ought to be. Again, glue kind of on the inside, not all the way. Underneath where the paper will be. Just double checking that I'm doing this right, not messing it up. Yeah, those will go to the next page. A little hard making a tab bound journal like this without just kind of doing it all at once. Easy to lose track of where you're at with your tabs. But I think we're good. This guy, there's a little bit of a overlap here, and I think I'm just going to cut this one this time. That'll be fine. Let's just do this guy here. And maybe I'll try to get back to some kind of little project here. I have so many ideas for videos right now. But I want to keep this one cracking for you guys so I can get it done and send it out to somebody. And I am I usually have some kind of rag over here for my glue. Okay, and that'll go underneath, so that's fine. And this is looking good, you guys. So I think I'm gonna commit myself. This is the one I'm planning for the back, which looks kind of like a door, which I love. So you'll have doors on the front and doors on the back. So I had this guy planned, I think, for here. And again, this is a nice kind of blinker one. I won't feel too awful about putting a whole bunch of stuff over the top of it. Yeah, but it's still nice, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do with this castle yet. To make a decision about that. I think that's going to be it for the structure for today, except for I know I need at least one more page, so let's just go ahead and make one more. I'm just using this craft cardstock that I have that's really nice. Actually, probably would be helpful to put the link in the description, because I did have to buy a couple to figure out which one I liked. This one is kind of just the right thickness. It's not like super stiff, but the other one I got was a little bit too soft. And I am inking all the edges of these on both sides, because can't live without it. It just adds a little something, you know? I once got a journal from someone who didn't ink any of her edges at all, and she used white envelopes to make her journal, and it just wasn't my style at all. It didn't feel quality to me. So I like you to have those inked edges. Okay, so we know we have at least one more page. I think I'll probably, I mean, I look at it now and it looks skinny, but once we fill it up, it's going to be a monster. But that's 4, that's going to be 5. I think I will do at least 1 or 2 more pages. So let's go ahead and prep those 2. I'm going to prep 2 more. I've been kind of doing them as I go, but I like the idea of getting the structure set up and settled. Before I dive into doing more decorating. And I will probably do just a bits and bobs kind of ephemera video where I make some stuff. I'm making some plans for what that's gonna be like. All right, so I will call that a day for the moment. Just let's get these guys a little browned up, because I have to get another one of this size made for you, and then we'll do the closure. And I will plan out some more papers for the rest of these pages. We will do an ephemera video very soon. And we are cracking on the giveaway journal. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. You'll need to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to my email list. And when this big tab bound journal is done, you'll be entered into a giveaway for a chance to win it and have it sent to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.